Hi, this is Claire from periwinklecrafting.co.uk, and today I'm going to show you how to make this small box. I'm going to turn this round. I don't know which way you're looking at it actually. I tend to film it upside down. This is a little tiny Christmas box, but like I've said in a previous video, you don't have to do a Christmas box. You can put any sort of decoration on it, but it's coming up to Christmas, so for me, that's what I'm doing at the moment, and I think this stamp set here is gorgeous. Right, I'll crack on with the video. Right, you need, I'm dropping everything here. You need an A4 sheet of cardstock, and you are cutting, you are measuring to 7 inches and then cutting a piece off. And it's the large piece that you need. I'll just pop that aside, never throw them away because you can always use them for something else. So your piece will measure, this is if you're using UK A4 sizes, 7 inches by 8¼ inch. Now on the short side, so putting your short side along the top, we're going to do some scoring, and we're going to score at 1/2 inch. Find it most difficult on my left hand side, and then the next score line is at 2½ inches. The next one is at 4½, and the next is at 6½. Right, now we're going to turn it round to the long side. It doesn't matter which side you do it, whether it's that way or that way. And we're going to score at 2 inches, at 4 inches, 6 inches and 8 inches. Right, that's all the scoring done, so I can move that aside. Now we're going to do some cutting. Now if you want to ever work out how I design my boxes, I do it on a scrap bit of paper and I see if that works, and then I go on to the nice card. So I always put that to a side so I can check on my score marks. But what I do is on my website I will take a photo of that. So there'll be a photo of the finished product and there'll be a photo of that, so you can refer back to the cutting lines without having to watch the video if you don't want to. Right, so I am going to cut first the little where the tab is going to be. That is the only one here that is going to have any glue on it, because the rest of the box will go together, and above that we'll just slice this off. Now I understand this is quite hard to follow on the video, but like I say, there is that template, a photo I'll put on my website, so you'll find links to that underneath this video when I've finished anyway. So I'll cut along here all the way down to the score line, and this bit you leave that whole bit, and then it's the same on the other side actually. I'll go around and do that, and you leave those the same. I am going to round those corners, but I'll leave it for now. Now with this next section here and here, we want them in half pieces. So if I cut along here to there, and cut along here to there, and then we'll cut down the score lines all the way down to the main piece of the box. So basically everything I do on this, it's like a mirror image on the opposite side. Straighten that up a little. See how that's looking so far. Hopefully you can see this again. Right, bear with me, let me put the light on. Right, there we go. Hopefully you can see that better. It's a bit of a dull day today. Right, with the next one we're going to cut those off all together. Just up to the next score line though, because we are going to need those next ones. Now the reason I've designed this one, because I wanted a very small box to fit a few, well, I'll show you what I want to put in it in a moment. Okay, now with these, we need to cut them in half. Now with all the half pieces, we're gonna mitre these. And how you mitre them is you just cut at an angle, and you just, oh, can you see that? See how I've mitred that? I hope that you could see okay at the start of the video with that light not being on, but like I say, you could, with what I'm telling you, you could do it with not seeing it, you know, I could write it down and you could do it. But obviously this is more visual, but like I say, I will put the picture on of it on my website. But I'm going to move all these little pieces out of the way, put those aside for now. Now we're going to burnish our score lines. So flip this over and burnish here. I've got a terrible feeling that I'm sounding a little glum today. I think I've got a bit of sad syndrome. I haven't seen any sun for a while. I'm a bit of a sun worshipper. It's always important to burnish all your edges when you're doing a box with card, because it just won't look right if you don't. Okay, now you're going to put your sticky on. You don't want to have it like this. You've got to flip it over so you're looking at the outside, and you're going to put your sticky along here. Now, I often use snail for speed in my videos, but really you should use something stronger, like the Tombow, which I've mentioned before, or the sticky strip, which is the red one. The other ones, other colours, are not strong. You can get this from Stampin' Up, and the Tombow. Right, hopefully this isn't too long, but not to worry. This is one of the reasons I don't use this in the video, is it's a bit more long-winded and fiddly, but I should show you, because I could talk about it all the time, so I want you to know what I'm going on about. So I put this along here. It's sticking off the edge a little, so I'll just cut that off, move that aside. Now what you have to do with this, you have to rub it in quite well so the sticky underneath will remain there when you pull it off. So if I just lift this up now, and I'll see if it is stuck. You see what I mean about time consuming? It's, you know, the longer your video is, the harder it is to upload onto YouTube. Right, here we go. If you pull that off, you're not going to be able to see that, but there's still sticky remaining, but because it, you know, it shines in the light. Right, we're going to stick this box together now. This box, I'm going to leave the sides all plain, but if you want to do more with it, you can do. Right, now, you fold in your ends here. Oh, actually, there is something I didn't do that I was going to, sorry. I'm going to round the corners of the lid. Sorry, there's somebody outside on the phone, so you might be able to hear a guy's voice out there, I'm afraid. This isn't the Stampin' Up corner punch. I actually thought I'd ordered the Stampin' Up one in my last order, and it turns out I haven't. See, that looks a lot more professional when you round off your corners. Okay, and it goes in a lot nicer as well. So there we go, that's the basis of the box. Actually, what I am going to put in it is, I don't know if any of you have had these, but these are Cadbury's Dairy Milk Pebbles, and they're gorgeous. And a bit of a chocoholic. So I'm afraid everything I use in my videos, I eat them. It's like the cream eggs. I think that video, the cream egg video, I think I ate about 9 scream eggs before I actually could do the video. So those go lovely in there. I'd be very happy to receive that. like that, even without any decoration. Ah, do you know what? I have made a mistake. As I've probably said before, I always do make a mistake. Now I'm going to use the 1-inch punch. In all honesty, if you have a smaller one, I'd use a smaller one. But I just, I'll try not to spill all these beans. I do that, and I just take a little tiny bit out. So that means you've got a bit that's easy to open the box. People know which bit they're meant to open. And I've got it along here. Okay. Okay, now for the decoration. This is the exciting bit. I haven't stamped this out ahead of time, just to speed things up a bit. But I've used in this the festival of trees, and this is absolutely stunning. The things you can do with it. I showed my friend this yesterday, but I've just done a really basic one for this one. And as I've said before, with some of the stamps, you can get coordinated punches and dies, and often if you buy them together you save 15%, and that's what I did. So I'm going to put this through here. So you just line it up the best you can, because if you put it upside down you can see exactly what you were doing. I haven't mentioned any of the colours I've used. The cardstock I've used here is garden green. The ink that I have used on here is garden green, because Stampin' Up, you know, you can get everything matching: ribbons, ink, pens, card, decorative papers, you name it. They're really good like that. Right, now you could use a little bit of red card here, cut it in about a 1/2 inch strip, and then cut into the ends of it like a ribbon. But because I've got some lovely things, I'm going to use them. So if you've got these lovely things, you can use them too. And I'm using this punch. Do you know what? It is a sort of label punch. I can't for the life of me remember it, but I normally write notes of the things I use, but it was a bit of a spontaneous one, this one, so I will put the details on my website. So I'll take a bit of real red cardstock and I pop that in and punch it out. And because you know, you don't have to get any waste, you can just put it as close to the edge as you like. This is a scrap left over when I was designing the Christmas box, and I got it all wrong, but I've got this piece spare, so like I say, never throw them away. Right, what I'm going to do now is get some Stampin' Dimensionals. I absolutely love these. Right, do not waste these little bits around the edges. You can use them. Just they're not cut, but you can just cut them yourself. And I'll pop this on the back here. Oh, actually, I could use both of those. And then there's a little bit that you peel off. So then it's like, you know, double-sided tape almost. I pop that on in a diagonal like that. The reason I do that is because if you do it that way, the tree will hang over, and I don't know if I wanted that. So I know the tree fits in if I put it diagonal. So I'll just put one dimensional in the middle, pop that there. Pop that on, and it looks so different. If you just stick them on with glue, it just doesn't give it the same effect as when you build it up with the dimensionals. Right, Stampin' Up sell lots of little diamonds, and I've not been using them in my videos, so I thought it's about time I put some on, because I am a bit of a diamond queen. Absolutely love them. And there we go. There is a little Christmas box. Another one. This is a lot smaller. I haven't actually measured this box. I think it's about 2 inch high from when I was doing, oh, that's no good, that's millimetres. Right, let me get my scoreboard. I don't know where my inch one is. So yes, it's 2 inches by 2 inches, and height, yeah, 2 inches. It's 2 inch square, so So if you've got anything that size, that's what you can fit in. Okay, thank you for watching, and if you want any links for anything I've used or where you get any of these products, please see the links below. There'll be links to my Facebook page and my website. Okay, thank you for watching. Bye.